I'm Patricia Nash in celebration of her 10 years. I will tell you, anywhere you go to find a full classic #1 silhouette satchel from Patricia Nash, you're paying over $200. That's just hands down. Only for limited time specials or while they last. It's a smart deal price at $159.99. I'm telling you, that's unheard of. When I revealed that to Patricia earlier, she was like, whoa. That's the price of some of my wallets, Lynn. For a full satchel that you're not gonna find anywhere else, and then free shipping and everything else. Let's go through color choices, and we're bringing in the incredibly talented Patricia Nash, who's gonna tell you all about these silhouettes. So this is the Heritage Multi. Okay, Patricia is so known for her beautiful tooled work, and you can feel it's just 100% three-dimensional, very expensive process. So this is gonna be, again, the deeper of the tool colors, and that's called British Tan. And then next to that, one of my personal favorites, which is so again, beautiful and classic, is the Biscuit Tan. We have the Hunter Green in the tool design. And then we have the mix. This is like an abstract animal print, brand new, all of these brand new. And then lastly, the signature, which is the map collection. This is approximately 12 3/4 of an inch in length. It stands about 8 1/4 inches in height, has the double 9.5 inch padded 100% leather, hand stitched, everything hand detailed, every little nook and cranny, making up this dynamite, fabulous bag. Patricia Nash, first off, happy 10th anniversary. Congratulations, and what a way to celebrate such a milestone.
I know, right? Well,
yes.
Thank you. I feel like this is all of our anniversary.
Yeah.
You know, it's all of us. Happy anniversary, ladies. So thank you for joining us. I can't believe I'm looking at this satchel. You know, this is our #1 satchel at full price for Patricia Nash. Across all retailers on our website, any site, at full price, that is our #1 silhouette, #1 selling satchel. To see it on air now for $159 with all of this new tooling. This is all new tooling for our 10th anniversary, Lynn. This is that British Veg Tan. Look at that new tooling. This is an old floral tooling pattern from like the 1940s. And we've done it as an all-over tooling on the bag and on these new rich leathers. Look at that green and the British Tan and the Biscuit. And then this new abstract animal print. Oh, it looks beautiful. And then they all have that medallion that you see on there, Lynn, for the 10th anniversary.
Commemorating such a special time, you know, and for those who are just tuning in and learning about Patricia Nash, you know, I said each piece is like a little work of art, Patricia. The leather is of the most sumptuous, most beautiful, exceptional quality. Every little attention to detail you are part of, from the hand stitching to the lining on the inside to the organization to, like we say, tooled work. We're gonna show everybody behind the scenes, because so much, no two will ever be alike, goes into every single bag that you bring to us. Can you walk us through what we're looking at here, Patricia?
Yeah, well, I'm just showing you all this old school equipment and how they do all this one by one. They even burn the edges, all the trim, just like they did 100 years ago. They use a single stitch machine. They hand burnish this. So that tooling that you see on this is all hand burnished. Even the tassels, these are all cut and wrapped by hand, and you could see how meaty and beautiful the tassel is on that. And just look at the quality of that leather. I mean, that is vegetable tan leather. That's 100% full grain leather, and the print on there. But in the inside, that's why this is the #1 satchel. Look at the organization. You've got that full compartment on the back there that has a mag snap on it. Then you've got a center zip compartment in the middle there that has another pocket inside there, and the elastic pockets on the other side. So it's got all that organization and that security of that center area. And then you've got another. There you go. You're going to show us elastic pockets on there.
Yes,
oh, great.
sorry.
And those are so convenient.
I know. I just want everybody to see how much room, how roomy it is.
Yeah, and then you've got another compartment on the other side. So you've got 3 compartments. And then on top of all that, on the back, you have a real generous slip pocket, which will fit, a big phone. I mean, look at how your hand is going all the way down there. It also has a secure mag snap on there. Great for your phone, your keys. I mean, and then it's got a nice, generous drop on the shoulder strap. What is the drop on that shoulder strap, Lynn?
That's a 9.5. On the
Yeah.
both, on the, and it's a double shoulder strap, which is perfect because, it's fun. You said it's your #1 silhouette size-wise. It's great to be able to put right over your shoulders, to, just hook, to hold at the,
Yep.
right there at the crook of your arm, just off to the side as the girls are showing you. It is classic. Okay, Patricia, your girls get this. We are crazy busy right now at this first sneak peek. This hunter green, that's one of your newer colors for you. It's actually what they're calling dark green.
Yes, this is brand new for this 10th anniversary, and you could really see that artwork on there, that vintage flower tooling, and you could see the high and lows, all that burnishing on there. It just so looks like you've got this out of your grandmother's closet, that tooling. It's just so absolutely beautiful. And Lynn, we didn't talk about the strap, but the strap has our signature twisted rope underneath this strap, and then it's pulled and sewed sewn, excuse me, with a single stitch machine, and then the edges are burned. But the grip on this with that twisted rope feels so good in your hand, or when you put it on your shoulder, it stays there. It's just really lovely.
Yeah, it's almost like it has its own personal little grips in there.
Yeah,
so it doesn't.
And it feels so good.
Yeah. Oftentimes we get questions, especially in these price ranges, Patricia, for a handcrafted leather bag, is this just leather accented? There's no way that every little nook and cranny on these bags, with this type of attention to detail, is all leather. And it is.
It is. But Lynn, I'm glad you brought that up, because I feel so bad sometimes when women tell me about their purchases. And, in the US, a bag only needs to be 51% leather. I mean, 100% leather. To say it's 100% leather, it only has to be 51% leather. And so what a lot of brands do, and big brands, big luxury designer brands do, under the bottom of the bag or in the collar or on the strap, they'll use a faux leather to match up into the leather color. But not here. Every single piece that you see on the exterior of this bag is 100% full grain leather. So I'm really proud of that. And it's also a beautiful grain quality of leather. This is a vegetable tan leather. It couldn't take this kind of tooling and have all that high and low beautiful color if it wasn't 100% full grain vegetable tan leather. And then look at those tassels. I just love it.
All done by hand. You get double individual tassels, a true collector's piece, because there is the medallion that's coming on just about all of our brand new bags in celebration of 10 years of Patricia Nash creating these beautiful treasures that you will have for years and years and years to come. It is class, it is top silhouette, over 200 gone. Let me take you through color choices, because we will have sellouts. And by the way, I want to mention, we also do have the envelope leather matching wallet, going back to our smart deal. So basically what we're looking at, and I said this is like a special, but even better, Patricia, this is a $70 savings. You mentioned in retail, top selling satchel, this size right here, it's $229. So it's a huge, huge opportunity. I'm so thrilled that everybody gets it. So the print on here and these colors couldn't be more fabulous. You have your berries in here, your wines, your golds, your greens in the most beautiful landscape, as you can see in the background. And that's, again, all the way around the entire satchel. So that is called Heritage Multi. I believe that may be still our most popular at this point. Then we have what we're calling this wonderful rich, almost like a espresso with a undertone of like an auburn almost. This is British tan. Would that be fair to say?
Well, this I actually came from a vintage saddle I bought last year in the Cotswold in England. And the dealer who I bought it from said this is a true British tan leather. And that's why I created this for our 10th anniversary. It's just a beautiful, you could really see the leather on that tab when it's not tooled. And the other colors in there is all from the heat of that embossing.
How about that? It's amazing. I mean, you just learned so much, and bringing this type of dimension and old work quality you just don't see anymore in handbags. I mean, these were like custom-made bags, and that's where I know a lot of your inspiration comes from, which we're gonna talk quite a bit about. So that's the British tool. This is the Biscuit. Again, this has been always, it's like, you know, a perfect, perfect, perfect neutral. I have, okay. It's our first presentation. I believe this is scheduled for 3 more, and I have 250 left in the Biscuit. Those on Facebook, and we love hearing your comments, everybody is adoring the new dark green. 150, that's all that remains to go around in that dark green. And then I really want to spend some time too, because this is so much fun, talking about one of the new prints that you did. Talk about a rich, inspired animal print. And that's what we're calling abstract animal. We want to talk a little bit more about that. And then of course the other print being your classic, your signature, that is the map print. So, okay, back to abstract animal. Tell me a little bit more, because this is new.
Well, yeah, it's a brand new print, again, for our 10th anniversary. You know, I've done a lot of like leopard hair calf and different other exotic like python and so forth. And I thought, well, I was shopping in a vintage shop. This is about 1.5 years ago. And I saw this dress in Paris in a vintage shop. And it caught my eye because of all those rich animal colors. And then I realized, wait a minute, is this a leopard? No. It must be a tiger. No. Well, what is it? And I realized it was just a real beautiful interpretation of taking those animal hides and just making it a beautiful, warm fall, winter, and actually any time of the year kind of color without saying, oh, I'm carrying a leopard bag or I'm carrying a tiger bag or whatever it is. So it turned out beautiful. Again, that print is put on that full grain leather. And there, of course, you see the signature map, which, you know, you have to always talk about that. To me, on this 10th anniversary, it's just like, you know, you kind of get emotional seeing it on TV on this side of the camera for a change. Yes. Because it really is, you know, my signature print. That story of me being in a vintage shop in Milan and seeing this old map of Italy, and it was put on a table. It was all parched and burnt kind of looking. And these 2 gentlemen were speaking about it in Italian, and I finally interrupted them and I said, what is that? And is it for sale? And they explained to me it's an old map of Italy. It's at least 160. They were arguing actually about how old it really was. And I took it back. I bought it from them, took it back, and I was going to use it like on hang tags or something. And I'll never forget, one of the VPs of a major retailer said, you should put that on leather. I wonder if you could do that. It took me 2.5 years to perfect it. But boy, is it beautiful. And it just tells so many stories between all of us. We just remember our childhood trips, or that trip abroad, or the dream of, you know, traveling. So it's been a great journey.
Well, that's our map, which many of us collect. Patricia, we are so busy. I'm gonna update everybody in just a minute, but I just wanna mention again, I wanna go through the inside as a gift. And I will tell you, a classic satchel like this, you just heard Patricia in retail on her website, this is the #1 size. This is that mid-size. It's the #1 seller in silhouette. You will not find this price anywhere, even here at HSN. I mean, this is a $229 bag. It is what a smart deal. We chose it. It's for a limited time. Each one will come with your Patricia Nash dust cover. Notice the inside and that beautiful suede lining. It's not a dark hole, so you have everything you need protected. Even your zippers, the quality and the strength of the zippers that never pull, that always are sturdy. They don't get stuck. Same thing with the snap closure. All of this, all the stitch work, 100% done by hand. So the big, deep deep outside pocket, the 3 big roomy or 2 snap pockets on the inside, and the zipper. Again, the cord on the inside wrapped by hand with the leather. So when you put this on over, and it's 9.5-inch drop, it doesn't pull forward. As a gift, I want you to please, again, understand, when it's gone, it's gone. This won't be back for holiday. With FlexPay, and maybe if you're getting your HSN charge card, you could be taking another $40 off, already a $70 savings. But please gift with confidence. Know that you're gonna get this in the next 5 to 7 working days, somewhere in there. You'll know that experience as soon as you open up the Patricia Nash box and smell this leather and feel this leather and just experience it. But also know, if it is for the holidays, that you have until the end of January 2021 for any return. So it just keeps getting better and better. I want to remind you, we'll do a quick presentation on the matching, and there's nothing more sophisticated and elegant than a matching wallet when you have a one-of-a-kind bag like we're showing you. Close to 500 now gone. That's the new British, that beautiful tooled British. In front of me, that was the Heritage Multi. A third of the quantity already spoken for. I'm not surprised. This is the Biscuit, again, tooling. And I hope, and Patricia, you'll be my best one to say this. Can you see the dimension on this tooling at home? Because, I mean, obviously, I'm in front of it, I'm feeling it, I'm touching it, but it is unlike there's different tooling out there. It might be a little accent, you know, on the tie, but it doesn't come out like as thick, or doesn't have the in and the outs, if you will, and that's all because it's done by the finest tools by hand, correct?
Yeah, this is done by an embossing iron that we've created. Think of it like a waffle iron. It has a top design and a bottom. It's then embossed, and then by hand, they're burnishing in stain over the top. Here you see this old single stitch machine, and you see the hand lacing here. This is just showing you all these techniques that we're talking about that are, there's that twisted rope. There's just, you know, doing a little chain link satchel there. But we always love showing this because they are just true artisans that make these bags. And I couldn't be prouder of them on this 10th anniversary. But this new tooling is just gorgeous. And like I was saying earlier, you just can't get that if it was on a poor grade of leather.
So true. And that color you're looking at, that new British tooling, Patricia, it's our most popular. As yes. It's like a deep espresso with like an undertone of, I don't know, like a burnt burgundy. It's just, it's exceptional already. Quick update on the dark green. I have 100 left. So you talk about a statement, just a piece, a bag, and we talk about this, Patricia, all the time, says so much about a lady, says so much about a woman, and I can't wait for you to get this smart deal at home. Okay, my producer Rick just told me we have another presentation coming up in our next hour of our smart deal, but unfortunately that dark green just may not be there. So congratulations, 726990 is the item number. And we want to mention, of course, hsn.com, because we are so very, very busy. It's an easy way to shop, and you can take a look at all of our wonderful big deals and holiday specials. And actually, you can shop all of our smart deals on hsn.com. Today is that last day to take advantage of applying for the HSN charge card and get $40 off your first purchase. How great is that? And then enjoy the wonderful perks.